Just taking a look inside a Phase Linear Model 700 Series 2 audio standard amplifier. And this unit is believed to be non-working, although apparently from what I was reading online, it's not too surprising. I guess these amplifiers just aren't that reliable. But you can take a look under the cover. It does have a blown fuse, if I remember right. And it is acting strange if you plug it in. So I don't know what I'm going to do about that. I don't plan on keeping this though, so there's that. Basically, from what I'm seeing online, what people are end up doing to these things is just completely rebuilding them, and they're not really the same amplifier anymore, so it seems kind of silly, but it is what it is, I guess. But that's under the cover, and definitely looks like late 70s electronics. Still elegant design, but a lot of hand wiring and old school electronic design. It's weird. Just looking at these capacitors and the thing behind them, it almost looks like they're attached to a piece of cast aluminum. That's just really odd. But I'm gonna handhold this, I think, and I'm gonna turn on the flashlight and get on in here. But yeah, all sorts of stuff. Some sort of transistor there with some bizarre shielding around it. I don't know if those are doing like amplification of the line signal. 351N IC chips around them. Let's see if we can figure out where the signal path is coming from. Those should be the inputs. I don't see where that goes. Huh. Oh wow, look at those old school resistors. Brown. Silver, looks like, so 10% tolerance, if I remember correctly. Camera doesn't want to focus. But yeah, it looks like a lot of handwork there. And zip ties, that's kind of interesting. As old as this is, I wouldn't expect to see zip ties in there unless someone else did that. There's so many of them, I would like to think they're original. Internally it's pretty clean, so that's nice. Huh. Interesting. But yeah, unfortunately, when I plugged this in, the displays were just randomly flickering, which is weird. And I believe one of these fuses is bad. I might not be able to do this with one hand. Ah, shoot. I'll do it from top down. So the top 4 fuses are supposed to be 5 amp rated. Whoops. And then the bottom fuse is 10 amp. Looks like that's the input, and then these are for power supply apparently. Oh, it has an outlet. Oh, for a fan. I did see mentionings online about that, how having a fan is a must for this amplifier. But inputs, not sure what coupling does. Then we got the 2-line, 2 sets of speakers, that is. But yeah, I don't know. Those 4 fuses actually might be for the speaker outputs. There we go. Weird little short fuses. This one's blown. Let's see if I can get it out of its holder. You can see it smoked itself. This one's intact, at least visually. I'm not going to bother checking it with a meter. This one also smoked itself. Boy, it really went to town. There's shards and everything. Wonder if it's the right fuse. Let's see here. I think it says 5 amp. Interesting. So the red channel's dead, probably. But the white channel, it's funny how these fuses are different. It must go through fuses quite often, I don't know. It's not a good sign. The white channel though must be fine. Yeah, it's a 5 amp fuse. And the input fuse is fine. These are weird fuse sizes. This one feels like it's bigger than it should be. But, yeah, not really much to show on this. I just want to take a quick look under the cover for the sake of curiosity. But hopefully that was interesting, and thanks for watching.